Alright, what is up guys, it's Spreading Hybrid, and it is a new day, which means new tutorial. So this was actually a request done by a user named, I think it's pronounced BasedSGODOGOD, or I don't know, something wacky like that. But so he requested that I do a tutorial on how, if you've seen my tutorial about how to convert flashes into an MOV, he saw the animation I made of Sonic running, and he wanted to learn how to do something like that. So for those of you who don't know, that's just, you know, when you have a sprite running and he's not moving, he's in the running position, running in place, but the background and the floor are moving to make it look like he's moving. So that's what this user wanted to learn how to do. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So to start it off, you're gonna need 4 layers. You're gonna need a background layer, floor layer, your sprite that you're gonna use, and if you're using a VCam, you're gonna need a VCam layer. So you can go ahead and insert oops, I did not mean to do that. You can go ahead and insert blank keyframes on each of these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, or insert frame, it doesn't matter. So you're gonna put your background down there now. I just grabbed a desert from the Windows. I was too lazy to find one, so it doesn't really matter for this tutorial though. So you're gonna grab a background. Alright, once you got it how you want it, that's that. Now you're going to add a floor. I just grabbed a Mario floor that I put together with some scene creator, I think, or something. I just took me a few minutes to put it together, so that's that. You're going to need a sprite. I already pre-animated my Sonic one running. If you don't know how to do that, I showed you a tutorial, one of my first tutorials with the Mugen sprites, about how to turn them into GIFs. You should go check that out if you don't know how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. And then I'm going to go over to modify. This part is only if you're not satisfied with the size, of course. And I'm just going to go ahead and boost them up to 200%. So now you're going to position him on there. There we go. Now you can go ahead and put your VCam on there. Put it how you'd like it. Right around there. Alright, so let's see what we got. So we have Sonic running in place, and that's good. It looks a little widescreen. Let me stretch that more. There we go, that's better. Okay, so he's running in place. Obviously, it's not complete. So to make him start running, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead with 60 frames. So you guys can go ahead and boost every single one of the layers up to 60 frames. Then you're gonna go over to your floor sprite. I want you to right-click that sprite, convert to symbol, and you can name it floor. And it doesn't matter if it's a graphic or movie clip. Actually, if you're gonna add a blur to it, a blur effect in Flash, you're gonna need a movie clip. But if not, you can go ahead and do graphic. It'll give you less lag. So you have your graphic now. So now you can double click that, and I'm actually gonna make it longer. So you can, while it's selected, do Control D to duplicate it, and then just go ahead and connect it to the first piece. So let's see, right there. Alright, so when you get that all set, I want you to click both of them again by holding shift. So hold shift, click both of them, and then right click and convert to a symbol again, and you can name it floor 2 or whatever you want. So now when you have that, you're going to go up about 25 layers, 20 layers I'll say, and then on the last layer you're going to go ahead and right click it and hit convert to keyframes. And then you're going to hold the left mouse button all the way down till around here, I should say. That's just judgment issues. You can choose this or decide how long you want it to be. So if that looks fast enough for you, you can click scene 1, and when you play it, you'll see the floor is moving on them, but the background's not. For the background, since it's going to be moving a lot slower, you don't have to convert it to a symbol and tween it inside the symbol. You can just go ahead and right click the last layer on the background. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Go back. Okay, you can just go ahead and right click the last layer on the background, convert to keyframe, move it down a bit, and then create a motion tween on that. So now when you play it, you get this. And that's really all there is to it. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped you guys out. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Type in the comments and I'll reply to you as fast as I can. So subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day.